When I started to campaign about tax injustices, I found that there was a lot of dodging, and that really made me so upset.
I got really angry and motivated at the same time to say no. I need to make others aware that there are a lot of tax injustices happening in our country and that we can do something, especially us as the youth.
People that are getting richer will always get richer because they'll be educated, while others that are illiterate will remain living in poverty, which is an injustice.
When I walked into your school, I was like, wow, so you guys are really privileged. Your tax is actually working. That's what we are pushing for. Like all of the multinationals that come to our country to take our money, they should make tax fair so that we too and our siblings over there can enjoy this kind of services that you guys are enjoying. Thank you.
Last year, Nigeria has lost 3.3 billion US dollars to tax incentive. And I know other African countries too are suffering the same thing, which has really which has made the country to be in high rate of poverty.
I think the most important right now is to be vocal and get the message out there, because the more people shouting loud, the bigger the message is.
It seems to me that the issue of fair taxes is an issue which is currently very now and is something that people are talking about and thinking about. Your politicians and policymakers are thinking about it now.
I am a firm believer in the role of young people in influencing the decisions within the governance systems. And for that reason, I firmly believe that young people have a huge role to play in this conversation on tax justice. And I'm calling upon every single young person to ask questions, to demand accountability, and to push their policymakers to do something about what is going on.
On behalf of S&T, I would like to welcome you all to today's event on tax justice.
Zambia is the second, third biggest producer of copper in the world. And yet, 60% of its population live below the poverty line. So, we need a global response to this problem.
I think for people out there who might feel, there's this huge problem, nobody's listening, people can be made to listen. Write to your Member of Parliament, write to the ministers, make them feel the pressure. I think there are many people in politics who want change too.
Okay, so we are gathered today in front of the Ministry of Finance of France because it's time to clean up. It's time to stop tax dodging, and we want corporations to pay their fair share of tax. And for that, we need to make the system transparent. So we are exchanging together to work together for a better system and for tax justice.
We are doing a campaign where we are sharing cake with the public to demonstrate how multinational companies are taking the larger chunk. So we are creating awareness about the destruction that multinational companies are causing.
I think it feels really great, even though I'm realizing that this problem is just so big. I think that's the most important thing, to try to spread the awareness about this issue and to inform the public that there is a problem like this.
We are now learning a lot about the different kind of problems that people have in these countries and how can we manage to work together in the solutions, because all the problems are different in the different countries, but they have one problem in common, that is multinationals and rich people not paying taxes.
It's very key to involve ordinary people, to involve communities, because when people speak one language, one voice, it's very easy to break any system, regardless of how injustice, how long it has been. It's very easy to do that.
Coming together as a group, there's just a sense of inspiration. I feel that we become more powerful when we come together in great numbers.
Tax issues is not only a French issue, but it's a global issue.
We have learned more than ever that this is a global challenge that we can only fight with a global response. So I think that activists, people and members of parliaments, we can all move together to try to take profit of this momentum and push for real solutions.
If we work together, together we can win. Regardless where you come from, regardless the language you are using, but if we're speaking one language, and I know we are speaking one language about tax injustices, we are going to make difference, and we're going to make sure that these people pay their taxes where it is due.
My message to other campaigners is continue with the great work that you are doing. It's a huge source of inspiration to us in Africa.
It's a noble campaign, and I think people should feel proud to be part of this campaign, because it will change lives, it will save lives, and who wouldn't want to be part of such a campaign?